Welcome to the stream of Loading Impact something. Game did not like me starting it today. And it does not like me teleporting to the mountain. But I guess we can be stuck here together. Today, if the game allows us, we will be finishing off the story with Albedo. The backstory of Albedo, I guess, part 2. Christmas event. We'll build a snowman because the feet of the final snowman are locked behind actually finishing his story. We'll be doing one more running challenge together on the mountain. And then there's also what I assume is a short quest to do in Inazuma. Before we will probably move on to finishing off Noel's and possibly Barbara's dates. What were they called? Hangouts. So we have a lot of things planned for the day, but who knows if we'll ever get to start any of those. Just like the mountain and the symbol in the center of the screen symbolize. Yes, the symbol does symbolize. We are kind of frozen right now. I haven't really looked at the symbols at the bottom of the screen, if they have changed at all in the last few minutes. Oh, that's bad. Those are bad symbols. We might be getting pushed back to where I teleported from. Teleporting may have failed us. Let's see. Let's see where the game puts us. Gotta love Genshin Impact loading screens. When it does not want to load. Seeing the big loading screen is usually a bad sign, because it can either push you back where you came from, let you through, or even send you back to the title screen. Let's see. Oh, it's starting again. Ooh. Genshin Impact. Can you do it? I believe in you. Yes, yes, water. Can we have Animo? Can we have Animo? Please. Please give me some Animo. Oh, yeah, we have almost full Animo. How about Electro? Can we get to Electro? Everyone, pray and give me your power, so that we may reach Geo one day. Or maybe even just Electro. Oh boy. I even started preparing relatively early today, but hey, Genshin has decided no. You're not getting anywhere. Well, it's going somewhere. Something is happening. Will you be able to eat 60 centimeters of bread before the loading screen is over? Is it 60 centimeters of loading screen? It is not. It has restarted though, so it might add up to 60 centimeters. What is it doing? What is it trying to do? Is it deciding where to put me? I have to say, at one point, the game did teleport me below the world. And I could still walk around and look at buildings from below. So that would be cool if it would happen on stream. It would be fun to show off. I made like 2 screenshots of it when it happened. But it's not really the goal of today's stream. Come on, you almost did it. You're at Geo. Don't restart again.
Know that one.
Oh, you actually put me on the mountain. You're so nice. And the graphics have even loaded. What happens if I press this button? Seems to be working.
A blade embraces its duty.
Does it work?
As
It does work. I think we are in business. Yes, we are even above the world. High above the world even. So, for our quest today, to start off with, we need to meet up with Albedo again. Secret born from ashes, Shadow amidst snowstorms, Act 3. You return to Dragonspine after a very long loading screen, with your tale to meet Albedo at the encampment. The hitherto unknown secret may yet lie buried on this mysterious and perilous snowy mountain. Let's hope nothing goes wrong anymore. We will need to do some more teleporting today, so hopefully those will go smoothly now. And hopefully cutscenes also load.
Albedo!
Paimon has loaded.
Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
I suppose so. It only took a few minutes.
Yep. How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
Paimon calls dibs! Paimon first!
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on whopper flowers to transform their appearance. After a lot of pain and suffering, the whopper flowers finally took on a human form. Then they stood by the side of the mountain to wait for unsuspecting bypassers.
That's a very scary story, Paimon. Thankfully, something like this never happens.
To whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the whopper flower ate them alive in one bite.
Ooh, truly frightening.
Yes, Paimon is truly frightening.
What the? You two aren't scared at all!
Maybe I'm just really tough. I don't know.
Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
Oh, in that case, I would add some horror elements in. After the whopper flower ate someone, they would turn into that person.
In other words, the whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
And then adopt their newfound identity.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family? Paimon made up this story, but now Paimon's the one who's scared by it.
It's a good story. May I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
So, what's your story?
Mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist.
Is the alchemist's name Gold? Or Albedo?
A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human.
Gold it is then.
However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious power. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
What? There's 3 of them now?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark in both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection.
He purposely erased it.
In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
This is way too scary. Paimon's never gonna be able to trust anyone again.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1.
Aw.
What's wrong? Are you scared?
What happened then? What happened to the stranger?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of.
And that was his one mistake.
It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns. This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon, he would get his chance to become truly human.
This is not just a story. You don't say, Li Huan. These are real events. Albedo is trying to tell me the cruel and unbelievable truth.
That was intense! So what happened after that? Did Subject 2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it!
Fortunately, Meta is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine.
So what you're saying is Subject 2 is still out there, somewhere, after we defeated the flower.
Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures.
Don't say that. You're not a monster, you're my friend.
I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, Traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve?
How did you feel when you took out the imposter?
Nothing special, but whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
Poor Albedo.
Hello? Traveler? Are you here?
I am.
Hey, is that Amber?
Sure sounds like her.
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Secret born from ashes. Started. Back to the camp we go. I'm scared, so I'll avoid the teleport that is unnecessary right now. do some mountain climbing instead. It's not that far anyways. We might hit hypothermia there. Then again, maybe not. No, I don't think we will. I don't know, Paimon. I don't see anything. Maybe show me. Maybe take your hands off my eyes. Thank you. A gigantic version of Joel.
Allow me to introduce Yozerv. He's Joel's father.
Jojo!
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The travelers helped me out loads in the past, and this time we even built a snowman together.
Snow.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
I'm glad you're okay.
Wow, this is amazing! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started rolling.
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life. Then I met Yozerv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow, so it was completely by chance then.
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own name. The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then, so I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yozerv suddenly started to remember.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel. Daddy's right here.
Yozerv, don't you remember anything else at all?
How long have you been stuck on that mountain? And how have you survived?
The poor princess? Feeding the foxes?
I remember feeding the foxes.
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe it's because of the head trauma. I'm not sure. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried about you.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry. Daddy's not going anywhere. I'm here to stay.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
All's well that ends well.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Bennett on that mountain.
I knew it. I just...
No. I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozerv on a mountain this huge.
That sure is bad luck.
Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky enough.
Ballad. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh, yeah. I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks, everyone. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it. But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine. It's such a shame.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
What are you doing?
Huh? Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
I see.
Wow! Really? Oh, this is awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now! How cool is that?
Well, someone will have to carry it.
How can I ever repay you all?
Don't mention it.
Thank you all. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now. I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallid and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Huh? But Cyrus, I think I kind of made up for my mistakes this time, you know?
See you guys!
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a winter souvenir.
Aw, are you sure? This must be really important to you.
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either! Great!
Thanks, Eula.
You're welcome. Just keep it. That's all I ask.
I'd have preferred a fridge.
Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See you later.
Everyone's gone. Seems like they've all got their own stuff to do now.
So what are we gonna do now, Paimon?
Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragonspine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Albedo about how to make a fruit juicifier machine that could keep the juice fresh.
Guess it's back up the mountain.
Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty eager to please after all.
Not up the mountain. Sure. We did get a snowman torso, so we will be back here. But guess we're not asking Albedo after all. And guess I will be risking a teleport. Sure is risky. Many things can happen while teleporting. You never know where you might end up. Where the wind might take you. Okay, I think it's working. Maybe. Maybe not. Back to the big loading screen, huh? Not a good day. I should have just walked, even though it was far. Maybe fake Albedo knew how to make a fruit juicer. Maybe he was the only person who knew. Now nobody will ever learn the truth. Maybe this is a fake loading screen and we are being tricked. Maybe it will just jump back to fire again. Maybe it's an unloading screen, yes. Come on, give me Mondstadt. I need it. Thank you. Let's wait for people to load in before we fly down to the quest marker. Paimon!
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are you?
She sure is.
Timaeus, will you help us?
There's no us in this situation, Paimon.
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
No, but Paimon's Sunsetias are gonna go to waste without it.
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsetias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
Do we?
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants a machine that can turn fruit into juice and keep the juice fresh. I mean, surely it's...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
I have a feeling I can never trust Albedo again. Because it could always be a fake Albedo.
That's impossible.
Also, I looked at his symbol while he was walking towards us. And it was there. So that's a weird decision to make. Wait, his neck.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this. Right, Traveler?
Something weird is going on. The mark is back. Is this a prank?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck?
I don't trust you. No, it's fine.
From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
That sure is a look on her face. So it was a prank.
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But we just got snow that never melts, so we can do it everywhere, right?
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them!
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work. Okay then, shall we go with that idea?
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you will have some fresh sunsettias.
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a gardener. That's not the goal here.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Gardener. I didn't expect Albedo to joke about this. Doesn't he care about what the mark means?
Albedo! Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sunsettias!
It bothers you, does it?
Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super-duper sweetest Sunsettias ever! And they're not for you!
Okay, but they're just Sunsettias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
Huh? Really?
See, that makes a lot of sense. That made a lot of sense. Apparently.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
That opened on its own. It wants us to make the final snowman. We will do that soon enough. But Albedo is standing right here. Mark and all.
Dragonspine is too cold for ordinary fruit trees to survive. But
a fridge.
if, one day, Dragonspine did become home to gardens and orchards, there would be more reasons for people to visit. Perhaps a little life is the key to attracting people. Life may exist in all kinds of unfathomable forms, and in all manner of unthinkable environments. Mysterious, yet tenacious. Perhaps this is what makes life so special.
Perhaps.
Snatched Cliff is known for its views.
But who is the real Albedo? I might explode in 2 seconds.
Is fascinating.
So let's get out of here before that happens. We do have a snowman to build and 1 more run to do. Now, which run have we not done? That's the question. Might be that one. I'm just gonna guess. Actually, that might have been the first one. But no matter what, this will load the mountain area again. In a week or so. Loading screens. What is up with you today? The game actually runs perfectly fine between loading screens, so I'm not sure what the problem with loading is. I really hoped it would calm down. Especially when we are going to the same place again that we had already been at. I guess there are just days like these where nothing is allowed to go fast. And the big loading screen keeps reappearing, making me feel things are very bad. That's actually 0. Let's actually check in if this is the correct one. It is! I am glad I don't have to teleport again. That jump did not jump far enough. Mountain climbing. Mountain climbing is amazing. Oh, we're going up the dragon spines. I guess it's more like ribs, not spines. On one hand, I'm surprised that it hit the coin, and also that it still missed the other one. This feels like a longer one. We're missing coins. But we learned last time that we don't need all the coins. Still, that end part was kinda bad. We did not make it on the first try. I guess the start was also kind of sloppy. How about not falling in the water here? How about swimming for a little bit? I think this is going worse than the previous one. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart. These jumps are not easy. At least I did that one for once. And messed this up instead.
La la la. Woo.
If I fail again, I'll switch to Saya. Even though there isn't a lot of places here where I can roll, there is a few. Oh, missed the updraft. How bad? How bad can things get? Very. A little bit of lag. Hopefully this is not taken away from my timer.
La la la.
This is definitely a place where I could roll. This is pretty bad. Was it good enough? No. It was better than last time, but not good enough. Well, I'm kinda glad that this last challenge is an actual challenge, because I like these. Team changing. Also, a little bit of lag.
Billowing surge.
What? No, I'm not cheating. Must have mistaken me for someone else. That coin just disappeared. Can you please stop lagging? Even if it doesn't do anything to my timer.
Make my escape.
Rolling. Not always the best decision.
Make my escape.
These coins are really hard to hit. Much better. Much better. Much better. This team really is made for being speedy. I think having two animal characters in your team also makes you faster. I'm not entirely sure what the benefits are. That's not what I wanted. What does animal resonance do? Impetuous winds. Decreases stamina consumption by 50%. Increases movement speed by 10%, yeah. And shortens skill cooldown by 5%. So, Quick Frost is indeed speedrunning team.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
This is the wrong direction. We are now gonna build a snowman. Because I think that is the only part of this story that, or of this event that is left.
Make my escape.
One phase left. This one looks very chubby. I like him. Very good boy. I don't think I used anything twice, did I? Doesn't seem like it. Ruff, ruff. Born of the snow. I think these are snowman parts for our teacup, aren't they? Or maybe it's for me? Who knows? No, I'm pretty sure this is for the teacup. Furnishing. Yeah, you're correct. Thank you for making sure I'm correct. Out of that currency. And we did all the things with the flower boss last time. So we're good. We're done with Shadows Amidst Snowstorms. The story as well as the event. All the prizes. That, woof woof, brings us to our next stop. Bantan Sango Case Files. The Warrior Dog. Mysterious case has come up in Inazuma, and the Bantan Sango Detective Agency has put out a commission at the Adventurers Guild for someone who can help them solve the case. They say the pay is good. Let's take a look. "5,700 meters. I guess we can walk." No. Let's have yet another disastrous teleport. The pay is good. Good boys. Yes, yes. We haven't been in Inazuma for a few streams. Surely it's gonna load fine. Surely. Without troubles. Without sending us back to the main big loading screen. Surely. Do it for the good boys loading screen. Just finish without giving me any trouble. We have met the Bantan Sango detectives before. They were helping us when we explored the Foggy Island, or at least they were also taking part in the conversations. And as I said back then, I have also done quests for them before. But first, let's talk to Catherine. Hello, traveler. You couldn't have come at a better time. Oh, Paimon knows where this one's going. Yes, let me guess. Next you'll say, something something, new commission for me. As expected of an experienced adventurer, it is as you say. We do have a new commission that may suit you. Bantan Sango Detective Agency is in need of a manpower, and they requested your help specifically in investigating the large-scale disappearance of many small animals. Eh? Just a couple of small animals? Oh, come on. You sure something this simple needs our glorious Li Huan to step forward? I mean, even takeout deliveries aren't beneath me. Actually, isn't Bantan Sango that detective agency? Why would they need to hire adventurers? Well, here's the situation. Zango has requested that a highly experienced adventurer accompany Ryuji on some investigations. Additionally, let me see, Zango requested that I say this. Many people have their pets disappear, which has seen many commissions come our way in one go. If this matter can be resolved, a generous bounty shall be guaranteed. A generous bounty, she says. You know what, Li Huan? Paimon thinks these poor animals deserve to be rescued. And anyway, commissions great and small are all avenues for self-improvement, aren't they? You're so easily led, Paimon. Whatever, let's go look for Zango. Let's take a look.
Why do new explorers make the same mistake?
I'm out of here.
Pretty good. You arrived more quickly than I thought. Of course, we came running the moment we heard about the missing animals. Alright then, what's the issue? Never fear, Paimon and Li Huan are here. Come on, we both know who's gonna do all the work. Paimon will cheer for you, that counts for something, right? Ah, energetic as always. Well then, here's the issue. We've received a ton of commissions lately concerning lost animals, to the effect that we should find them, of course. They're mostly pets of some kind, which means that they really shouldn't have run off by themselves. Inazuma does have its fair share of strange tales, but everything happens for a reason, and there's nothing that cannot be solved through logic. Our unseen investigations have borne this axiom out. Wait, don't you mean my unseen investigations? Looks like Paimon's gonna have to cheer you on too, huh? What? Thanks for the offer, but it's fine. I've been on the trail of the missing animals these past few days, and I wound up discovering some encampments out in the wild. Some of them were guarded by monsters. No big deal, really. However, just as I was attempting to release some of the trapped animals in one of the camps, he was taken out by a dark shadow that suddenly appeared. When I woke up, the camp was empty as a grave. Not a good look for you, Ryuji, eh? Whatever happens to the Ryuji who roared like the wicked Oni Torashio himself as he defeated the perpetrator of the Sambogatana Kinpachi incident? Why? And then he held me fast as I feigned death, crying out. Wait, stop. Stop, I say. Oh, come on. What happens next? Yeah, what happened next? Oh ho. Are you interested in a case we closed previously? Well, back then, the usually kindly policeman named Kinpachi. Please, let's just return to the current issue. You know what? Sure. Sorry, Ryuji. Whatever the case, we at Bantan Sango require the aid of an adroit adventurer such as yourself to help us save these animals. As long as you're there, we'll have an eyewitness, even if Ryuji gets knocked out again. Sango, so why don't you go yourself again? Don't forget. I'm the brains of the party here. That's my job, using my brain. As far as I'm concerned, my flesh is but an accessory to my mind. Oh, she's lazy, and insistently so too. Of course, you won't be working for free. You will be paid, just as we agreed. That's what Paimon likes to hear. Come on, let's go. Paimon. One moment, if you will. Please take this with you. Oh. Sorry. What is this thing again? This is the Ubiquity Net. I had a friend make this based on records of Kamuna on Myojo. It's not strong enough to capture criminals, no. But with a little aim, it should have no problem catching small animals. With this, bringing the missing animals back should be a breeze. Hoo-hoo, easy peasy. Thanks, Zango, you're the best. I couldn't call that being the best, consider this more an insurance policy to avoid failure instead. Ryuji, go along with them, would you? Certainly. I've discovered some more traces of missing animals. Follow me. Well, here we go. No problem. Go to the investigation site. But first, the Ubiquity Net. A friend of Zango's used Kamuna on Myodo in a fit of inspiration to create this convenient little gadget. It is not powerful enough to capture criminals, but with little aim, capturing little animals should be a cinch. This item will expire the 20th of December.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
More teleports. Yeah, we can't pet animals, but we sure can try to capture them. What does it look like when I use that anyways? Oh, it replaces my elemental skill. And then I can throw a net. Let's capture fire. Let's capture a Tanuki. Cannot capture a Tanuki. Can only get prizes from Tanuki. According to our current investigation, this should be the place. I'm seeing something down there. It might be the place. Huh. Really are a ton of little critters there. Did they all go missing? Ah. This is a dog. That is a cat. There's a dog guarding this place. Huh. So that's how it was. This is embarrassing. What are you embarrassed about, Ryuji? This dog is the dark shadow that took me out in one go. Huh. So you kinda suck then, Ryuji? Hey, the dog was just too strong, that's all. I don't doubt she'd win either, you know. Still, that upright stance and that high-flown pride. Huh, doesn't that remind you of someone? Right. Commodity houses. Taromaru. Exactly. Paimon thought about him too. We even originally thought that he could speak. Shame though, he really couldn't. You speak of Commodity House's owner. You know of him, Ryuji? Somewhat. They do look similar, to be sure. We shouldn't drop our guard. They might have reused his model. Taromaru is known to be friendly due to his many dealings with humans. But as for this dog, we don't know anything about it. As such, I advise caution. Point taken, Ryuji. It's just experience talking, that's all. Still, why would this dog gather all these animals and stand guard over this place? Paimon doesn't get it. We may need more leads to figure this out. For now, let's focus on saving these animals. Their owners are starting to panic. This is where you come in, Li Huan. I will handle what comes after you find the animals. I will ensure that they are taken home as soon as possible. So, not gonna team up and attack? We do not yet know if this foe can be beaten with a team attack, but it might be weak to belly rubs. Actually, do you have any experience in stealth? Well, back when we tried stealing the Holy Lyre, the Himmel. That must have been an interesting experience. Nonetheless, we should be able to rescue the animals if we can safely avoid the guard. I've planted some objects that can attract its attention. I hope that they will be of use to you. Alright then, let's do this. I will stand guard here. Save the small animals. Get near the activation point to start the Place of Interest Hiding Spot Challenge. If you leave the challenge before completing it, your challenge progress will be saved. When you enter Place of Interest Hiding Spot with the Ubiquity Net equipped, use it to replace your elemental skill with the Capture ability. Hold this skill to aim. Hit the marked small animals in the Place of Interest hiding spot with this skill to whisk them away. Small animals awaiting rescue will be scattered in different locations within the hiding spot. It's recommended that you observe and confirm their positions first before acting. The animals awaiting rescue have already been marked. This symbol will automatically change when they are within capture range of the Ubiquity Net. The patrolling canine Bunjin are very capable combatants. Engaging them may not be the wisest option. Observe the line of sight of the canine Bunjin carefully and avoid stepping into it, lest you be discovered. If you fail to evade its sight, you will be attacked. If you hit a canine Bunjin with the Ubiquity Net in a hiding spot, you can cause it to be unable to act for a short time. There are smoke machines laid out within the hiding spot that can be activated by touching or attacking them. Once activated, you can hide yourself within the smoke to prevent the canine Bunjin from detecting you. When you are attacked by a canine Bunjin, you may use the smoke machine to avoid further pursuit. There are fireworks laid out within the hiding spot that can be activated by touching or attacking them. Once activated, they will attract the canine Bunjin's attention. Or we can just be a doll. I'm not seeing where it stops, but that's a level 90 dog. How big is his field of vision? I wonder. Ah, now I know. But now I have the high ground, so let's see where we need to go. I kinda want to fight one of them, just to see what they fight like, but I'm sure I'll mess up eventually. Crap. That's a lot of dogs over there. So we need to use the fireworks, I assume. That was close, wasn't it? It felt close to me. Where's the last one? Over there. Crap. Crab does not count as a small animal. Cat does though. Oh, I can't roll. Right. Very impressive. You really do have some spectacular moves. Piece of cake for you one, don't you know? Well then, on to our next target. Wait, there's more? There's more. If the number of commissions Sango received is no exaggeration, this must be the biggest disappearance of small animals in Inazuma history. I say this, but even without history as our judge, having this many small animals disappear at once is simply abnormal. I did follow the trails I detected in other areas, and I found trapped animals there too. Stealth required. Not this time. The opponents there should be no match for your skills. You know when you get there. Okay, so it's not all stealth all the time. What are we gonna do with our pockets full of dogs?
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
These rascals. Come on, Li-Huan. Time to show them. Den of thieves. Small animals are imprisoned within a place of interest. Den of thieves. You must defeat the surrounding opponents first, before opening the cages and coming to their rescue. Well. Hi, thieves.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module. Don't be reckless. Rest and rebuild!
Kamisato art. Sometsu.
You win this battle.
And then you just disappear. Just like that. Thank you very much. You've been a big help. Right. Lihorn's the strongest there is. Does the number of animals tally up now? One moment. Huh. There's still some missing. Huh? But how? I'd hardly consider this a loss. We weren't taken out by our Black Shadow, and we managed to get a number of animals back. As such, our investigation is making progress. We're just out of leads for the time being. Let me tell you what, I'll keep investigating, you keep doing what you usually do for a while. Let's meet up at Bantan Zango Detective Agency once something new comes up. Well, not as if we've got better options. So we'll have to wait until the following day, between 6 and 18. But not a real day. I was worried it would be waiting for a real day. But not yet. We can still do one more, and then there's 2 more missions for another time. Ryuji seems to have gotten some new leads and needs to investigate further. You're not even showing me where he is, where I need to wait. Oh, at the agency. Okay. Back we go. Maybe we should bring all those dogs and cats back. You're here! Found any leads? Yes, thanks to Zango. We have largely confirmed a few locations with the aid of her deductions. At the moment it appears that one of the camps is guarded by our head dog. This location requires greater care. That was a very Paimonial nickname. Hey now, Paimon wouldn't come up with such a lame nickname. If it were up to Paimon, this dog would be called Blade Pup. I have placed similar devices around that location. Hopefully they'll have the same effect as before. Hey, don't ignore Paimon. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Any other questions? Can we count on this intel? Most certainly. I did scout the areas out myself. Why aren't you coming with us this time, Ryuji? I would have, if not for a certain other task that I must perform for Sangha. Broadly, she has some ideas as to the source of our head dog and has asked that I investigate the matter. It's Blade Pup. Head Dog. Head Blade Pup. That combination doesn't work. What sort of nickname is that anyway? Perhaps we should just return to calling it Black Shadow. Whatever the case, I leave the animals to you. Rescue 3 little animals from the hiding spot, and 2 from the den of thieves. Let's start with the easier one. Just a little bit of fighting.
Hold the line! My apologies! Absorption test! Stand clear! Absorption test! Animal hypostasis emulation! Yeah! Covenants of the deep! Take flight!
Finally,
Come on out! Sakura swirl! Stand clear! Absorption test! Gotta dash!
Very difficult indeed, these fighting challenges. Dog in the cage got airborne, frozen, and airborne again. He'll have to live through that if he wants to be rescued.
Allow me! My apologies!
It seems he might be immune. Now, that's stealth. Ruff, ruff. I've been wondering if they'd ever use this island for something, because there was, I think, almost nothing there to do. That's a lot of barriers. Should I get into a fight? Did you just walk into the water and die? No, you're teleporting. Dangerous. Very dangerous. So we have one dog there, or one small animal there. One there. Oh, and one there, okay. Guess we'll start like this. Not difficult so far, but there is one at the complete other side.
Make my escape. Make my escape.
Where is the animal? Oh, right here. I've been detected again. By whom? Okay. You're not making this especially difficult. Is there a fast way up this mountain? Or around this mountain? Should I have just teleported? Who knows? I don't think it's too far. Unless we drown, in which case it is. Ah, this isn't that high. Thank you very much. They still aren't all of them. That many animals went missing, huh? Fortunately so, yes. Comparing these to the commissions we received, we should have found about half the missing animals. Unfortunately, we are out of leads again. Fortunately, live animals are far easier to investigate than inanimate objects in any case. We did receive just such a request from an important family recently. Our trail ran cold, and if not for Zango's deductions, we would have lost it altogether. Let's hope it goes well this time too. Yep, the people who lost their pets must be in a real panic right now. I believe that our present cooperation is quite ideal. After all, my true specialty is running errands, not stealth or combat. Leaving this part to you, in fact, suits me more than just fine. So much to say, would you like to work at Bantan Sango? Sango might seem a little complicated to speak to, and she says strange things like conscience holds wisdom back, but she is a gentle person at heart. Thanks, but no thanks. Ah, that's a shame. Well, now that I think about it, this is for the best. If Sango had someone like you, I'd be out of a job. I will continue my investigations. If you have other things you need to work on, please do them first. We will meet again when the time comes at the agency. Thanks once again for your efforts. I think I might record these off stream, because I don't think it's worth coming back on stream for this. Unless before this event ends, something else interesting also gets released. So let's wait these 9 days and see what happens. Maybe I can do them together with something else again. For now,
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
this ends events. So let's do a little bit of hanging out. As I said, we might be able to finish off Noelle and Barbara today. That's 4 endings in total. That shouldn't be too hard. Or too long, is what I wanted to say. It's really about difficult. The middle path. The emergency exam prep.
A blade embraces
Please
its
speak
duty,
to President
as
Sumner.
a jeweler
I'm just a
cherishes
helper.
their gems.
Back to Mondstadt we go. I don't quite remember what path is still open to us. So let's take the whole conversation here again. Just as a small reminder. After these loading screens. Are there any new books around that I have not found previously? Doesn't look like it. I thought for a second that that was a new book, but no, this is just shining for no particular reason.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's bladework fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything?
What are you doing?
Oh, honorary knight. Long time no see. Anything you need me to take care of?
Just came here to say hi.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it?
About a week or so.
I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review.
Surely the only exam that could make Noelle so nervous is...
Right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time.
Can I help?
No, thank you. I could take care of myself. I hope. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the honorary knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free...
Which day is the exam? I'll be there.
Based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now.
I thought it was more imminent.
But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy.
Pushing yourself too hard will only affect your exam performance.
No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit blurry. No, I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now.
Pushing yourself too hard will only make things worse.
But every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared. And that makes me even more nervous.
Change of scenery might do you good. See, this is an interesting thing I have been wondering about. Because I think the choice we haven't done yet is hidden behind one of these two, but there's no signifier which one it is. And I don't remember.
You mean a change of location? Yes, staying in the Knight's headquarters and in the library all the time does tend to make me feel as if I always have to be studying.
Because this one can bring us to Liyue, but it might also have had a choice to go somewhere else.
But where else could I go? The Cat's Tail? Or the Angel's Share? Or perhaps somewhere away from the city? Starsnatch Cliff or Windrise? I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins, and make a picnic out of it. But would that just waste too much time?
How about even farther away, we get a trip to Liyue? Or there is no other choice except Liyue here.
A trip? To Liyue? Oh, I couldn't possibly justify that. In the time it would take to get to Liyue and back, I could have finished several of my books. You really think I shouldn't limit myself to Mondstadt? Maybe you're right. Mondstadt is symbolized by the wind. But my vision is a Geo one. Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo Archon could help me learn something new. Very well then. If it's just a quick visit.
Yeah, no, come back here. Come back here. That was a very short trip to Liyue.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the exam. Oh, honor. Oh, thank you. I've been busy preparing. The exam is drawing nearer and... Right. Even though it's just that I've failed several times in the... No, this is my... Plus, there is still... But... On the day of the... Based on the night sketch... But it's just... Even though there is... I've planned my... Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy. No, it won't. Did I get too work... No. I apologize for letting you... But in the end...
Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly.
Oh, you mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing? Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind goes completely blank.
You could take some more exams to get used to the atmosphere.
Take some more exams? Would that really help me? It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel.
it's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected. But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to cope with it. But where would I even go to take one?
I often take part in the ranking exams of the Adventurers Guild.
The Adventurers Guild? Now that you mention it, someone once invited me to join them. Well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight, then I have to give it a try.
Go to the Mondstadt Adventurers Guild and find Catherine. I think I found Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. What kind of commission would you like to take on today?
About the Adventurers ranking exam.
You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
I meant Noelle.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes to take the exam.
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild? Wonderful. I will process your application at once.
No. I just want to take an exam for the experience. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer. I'm sorry.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the Guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for you to have an exam. However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the Guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run.
Does it include mountain climbing? Pretty sure there was no such exam when I first joined.
Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the Guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angelshare right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired when he's there. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the Guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by Cyrus.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected.
Let's give it a try.
Yes, let's! Oh, I wonder what will be on the exam.
Drinking.
Today at Angelshare.
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I thinking? The newcomers will run a mile. Hunt down 3 boards in the forest. Nay, the guild will never approve that.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exam syllabus? How is it coming along?
Don't get me started. Since the Travelers solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the Adventurers Guild. But most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
That sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so easily.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Why doesn't anyone else in the guild understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right.
How about 1 ring guard and 2 boars?
If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide where the upper limit of difficulty should be.
Then, Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try? I am very interested in experiencing the Adventurer's Entrance Exam.
1.5 ruin boars, yes.
Oh? Noel, you mean you want to take the Adventurer's Entrance Exam? Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noel, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Then she isn't a good way to test it, isn't she?
Yes, please make sure they are the most difficult.
Isn't that against what you are trying to do?
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer! Now, let me explain the rules of the exam. First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noel.
So even at the highest difficulty, you can just get someone else to help? And if I'm helping, then no difficulty matters. So this doesn't give you any useful information at all if we can clear this together.
Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score.
So you can still pass even if you're no good at combat.
And finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad astra abyssosk.
I don't think you are thinking this through.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ha ha! That's the spirit! Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic knowledge.
Oh no, pop quiz.
A true adventurer must be well versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first before giving me an answer. Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources they need. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
I think it's calla lilies. I think there is dandelions and small lampgrass. I'm not sure what you mean with near, because windwheel asters are quite near, but not actually in Wolfendom.
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no specific mention of any other plants. No, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? Conditions that Wolvendom cannot provide?
Yeah, let's hope Noelle just solves everything for us. She does not. It's either a calla lily or windwheel aster. What should be not one of those two? And me just being super wrong.
Ooh, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer.
I'm just super wrong.
On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything they encounter in the form of a diary.
You aren't even gonna tell me the real answer.
There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Liyue, documenting his whole journey.
I have a feeling I should have read books.
Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Who wrote the Liyue Adventures Guide? It was Elias for the Mondstadt one.
Learning from experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self-reflection, just like studying. Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yes, it must be him. Oh, what was his name?
Ooh. I want to say Roald, but I don't remember. It's been a very long time.
That's it! It's Roald!
Good. Very good.
Correct! I had thought this question would be a little more challenging to adventurers from Mondstadt. Once again, Noel, you never fail to impress.
I also realized I did not lose a heart for giving a wrong answer previously, so I wonder what the consequences for being wrong will be.
Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless Land. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land. What could it be?
None of these ring a bell, and they all sound similar. I'm guessing Marijivari. It's some kind of ocean, I'm guessing. And it's similar enough to this answer to be confused by writing.
Correct!
Yeah.
Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain.
I don't remember what this is.
Are the questions too difficult? If even Noel wasn't up to the task. Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be much practical help on an adventure. But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
Yes, determining answers by finding the most non-obscure one. Indeed.
Take it back, Allie. I shouldn't get caught buying alcohol.
Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
When I was adventuring in the islands.
Not even one spicy dish.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
And a radish.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well-fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival skill for adventurers.
Cooking test.
That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. There are 3 criteria. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness. Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain their strength.
How about some eggs in these trying times?
So go ahead, cook something full of passion and packed with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. Noel, I await your dish with the greatest of anticipation. Ha ha!
Simple ingredients, easy to cook, helps you rally. Honorary Knight, do you have any idea?
Eggs. Eggs are what I make every week. Emergency food. Eggs are not an option. Cook Paimon.
Emergency food? Though I have never tried any, it doesn't sound like a specific dish. Let's think of something else.
How about Mondstadt grilled fish?
Mondstadt grilled fish. You have a point. All it needs is a fish fillet and some pepper. Okay then. Once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
Do I have Mondstadt grilled fish?
I will make you better.
I really would have just liked to give eggs. Because I have so many eggs. Squirrel fish is not grilled fish. Let's just talk to him and see.
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now. You still have time to prepare. Use it wisely.
Mondstadt grilled fish revives the character, just like eggs. Both of them revive a character.
I will make you better.
Mondstadt grilled fish, if I'm not mistaken. The fragrance is certainly rather rejuvenating.
So, Mondstadt grilled fish is the correct answer?
Well, the issue is, many people can't eat fish that hasn't been seasoned with plenty of pepper.
Huh?
I, for one, am quite happy to eat it straight from the grill with no seasoning at all. But basically, I think there are more straightforward dishes available.
Like eggs.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't take that into consideration.
I will make you better.
Seems I wasn't quite prepared for eggs.
It's been getting quite busy.
How to kill me instantly
A blade
over
embraces its duty.
a little bit of fish. Why didn't you fail me when I got that one answer wrong previously?
Jules from Liyue. Come take a
Or did those accumulate?
Ruin guards. Hunt down 3 Oh, it's...
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
Don't... But most...
That sounds...
Yes, a few scrape... Anyway.
Well, at least I'm getting a second chance at the flower question.
Yes.
Although I'm by now
Excellent.
almost certain that
If the
I'll
traveler
get
is
it
willing,
wrong again.
Indeed. You only need to pass 2 out of 3
Add...
A true adventure. I will ask you... Tell me.
That's it. The Windwheel Aster mostly grows in Storm Terror's lair, at Windrise, and near statues of the Seven. All the others are much more widely found.
Yeah, but it grows by the statue of the Seven near Wolfendom. So, but okay.
Mr. Cyrus, our answer is Windwheel Aster.
Correct! There's no fooling you two, eh? On to question 2. There is a thanks to the notes...
Learning from experience regarding...
Roald.
That's it!
Correct! Last question. All that... Correct! But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet...
I didn't quite catch his reaction to me getting all of them correct. But I guess it's not that important.
Okay, let's begin.
Ready and willing, Mr.
Staying well, that's why. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary Knight?
I guess it's steak.
Steak? Good point. In a real emergency, all you'd need is a piece of meat. You wouldn't even need any seasoning.
Is a piece of meat that easy to get? Is a piece of meat that easier to get than eating a fish and grilling it without seasoning?
Okay then. Once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
Wonder if you'll end this with 2 successful tasks and the branches to fail one of them and get the third. Ah, yeah, we failed 2 of them. So that's probably why we got instantly game overed.
Oh,
That's
you're
a
ready to go?
possibility.
Don't be...
Anyways, have some steak.
Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer.
I disagree with you. I disagree with the logic behind this answer.
Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open flame. And when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent and juicy, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. The perfect accompaniment to an alcoholic beverage.
You just like meat more than fish.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
This was all a ploy to get Noelle to cook some drunk food for you.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noelle's behalf. In any case, congratulations on passing part 2 of the exam. Up next is the final stage. Go get yourself ready. Then meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
Oh boy.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Yeah, we got the third one, because we haven't failed one yet. I mean, we'd always get all 3, unless we fail both the first ones. Oh, I understand what you meant now. No. He wants to test all his tasks, all his tests, so obviously we're doing all 3. But the other ending might be only successfully doing 2 of them.
Ad Astra Abysosk, and welcome to the 3rd and final part of your exam. Are you ready?
Combat.
Please, begin. I am ready.
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer is, of course, combat skills.
How many ruin guards?
Ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline really kick in. This is the last part of the exam. Defeat the nearby Ruin Guard as quickly as you can.
Ruin guard 1 with a time limit?
I will be watching from here. Give it all you've got, Noel.
Is how I'm understanding it.
Okay. This time, I am confident I will pass.
Fight, ye old ruin guard.
I'll catch up. I must leave
With
no
a time
stone
limit.
unturned. As a good knight should. Honorary knight! I did it!
You did it indeed. You did hit the last hit. This is all the result of your hard work.
Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I always get nervous and I can't control it. I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might fail. But not this time. This time, it seems I was able to remain calm. Somehow, having you by my side is soothing. It must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam.
No, Noel. It's because you have what it takes.
Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if...
I will be there.
Great. Oh, maybe, just maybe, things will be different this time.
Noel. Hangouts Chapter 3. The exam. I wonder.
Oh, back already? Seems like. Even the 3rd part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You passed with a perfect score. Noel, you are incredible as always.
And the other ending is not having a perfect score, surely.
Oh, well, it's all because I had an honorary knight by my side.
Without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to officially grant you the title of Adventurer. May your days ahead be filled with adventure, and may you boldly explore the stars above and the abyss below. Ad Astra Abysosk!
Well, time to destroy his dreams.
My. I never thought I'd see the day when Noel would finally come around to the idea of joining the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, about that.
Oh, Mr. Cyrus, I'm terribly sorry, but actually
There's no need to talk like an outsider anymore. From now on, you can call me Branch Master. And I will call you Adventurer.
I'm very sorry, but I actually wasn't planning to join the Adventurers Guild at all. I just wanted to take an exam so I could get used to the atmosphere. I thought it might help me better prepare for the Knights of Favonia's selection exam.
You mean... Oh, how can this be? I was just about to recommend you to the perfect adventure team. Why not give it some more thought? Even if you're not ready to be a full-time adventurer, you'd be more than welcome to help out every now and then. Just think of it as... yes! Think of it as part of your exam preparation. You know, if you think about it, adventurers have a lot in common with the knights. Both want to defend Mondstadt.
Exam preparation? Defend Mondstadt?
Yes, precisely. I assure you it won't take up too much of your time. I believe it's only around 4 commissions per day.
That's how many daily commissions I need to do, yes.
4 commissions? Maybe if I can squeeze out some time from my breaks.
Well, stay strong.
If I'm not careful, the urge to accommodate just takes over. I'm sorry, Mr. Cyrus, but I'm afraid that my answer is still...
Please, Noel, I'm begging you. We need your help.
Well, if my assistance is required...
Well, let's go back and do some studying.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Mr. Cyrus. Maybe next time.
Run away! Perfect score! Perfect score or not? Now is not the time to be thinking about joining the Adventurers Guild. Poor Cyrus. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we've guessed how to get the other ending. Let's just make sure. I guess I'm just gonna get all the questions wrong and see what that leads to. He can have his steak and eat it too. No. No. I'll keep the fish. I want to see the other answers for the questions. If he has any kind of reaction to it.
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Hunt down 3 boards in the... Oh, it's...
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
Also, if it makes a difference if I
Since the
get all of them wrong.
But most...
That sounds...
Yes. A few anyway.
Then, Mr. I am very...
Oh?
Yes.
Excellent. First, since if the traveler is willing. Indeed. You only need to pass 2 out of 3. A true adventure. I will ask question 1. Tell me.
Dandelions.
Ooh, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. On to question 2. There is a thanks to the note.
Learning from regarding this...
Wild.
Ooh, what a pity. You were so close, but not quite close enough. Never mind, eh? Last question. All that await...
Mare Safari.
Wrong answer. Huh. Was that supposed to be some sort of joke?
Maybe.
Are the questions too difficult? If even Noel wasn't up to the task. Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be... But be... Now, go and...
Guess there is no difference in getting one wrong or all wrong.
I'll catch up.
Okay.
Would love to feed you, Paimon.
Mr. Sai.
Staying well, that's why this. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary knight? Steak. Okay then. We can always change our...
Oh, you're ready to go. Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer. Simple ingredients, highly nutritious.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always...
In any case, go get yourself...
And a radish veggie.
I'll catch up.
And as...
Please.
Good. Ferocious. This is... I will be...
Okay.
Coming to be! Moment of birth!
Leave it all...
Rust and Reba...
Higher, higher, pants up.
Honorary knight! I did it! Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an... I know that it's just like in training, but not this time. Somehow, having... It must be because... Thank you. On the day of the real great... Oh, maybe... Someone needs assistance.
Oh, back already? Seems like... Even the third part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You successfully passed the exam! Oh, and you were so close to getting a perfect score, it feels like a missed opportunity. But if even Noel could not get the perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty level a little further. Yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Only in this way can we successfully attract newcomers.
I didn't get a perfect score?
Hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the admission process for you right away. Noel?
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve? If I could start over...
Oh no, bad end.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the guild with me.
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam preparation. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into the same problem. It seems I still have lots to learn. I will head back to the library now and continue studying.
Noelle, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? Sure, you made a few mistakes, but this is an overreaction.
Here's the situation.
I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind going to the library and checking on Noelle? I hope my exam hasn't affected her mood. How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level? I should go back to the Angel's Share and give this some careful consideration over an alcoholic beverage.
Yes, alcohol makes very careful decisions. Let's see how Noelle's doing. But this guy was one of the answers for who wrote the Liyue guide. But he has a letter too much in his name. Studying is going nowhere.
Mustn't fall asleep.
Noelle, are you okay?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out a little. I didn't notice you there. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new reading list. Getting to know Mondstadt's geography and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. Oh, there's so much I can learn from them. And then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the wild.
Like fish.
Oh, and also self-defense, the art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth further study. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I really be able to finish them all?
Surely these topics won't be covered in the night's selection exam.
But what if this is the one time they do come up? What then? What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer? Or how best to collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later. It looks like every second I have between now and my exam is going to count.
Points deducted. What if this topic comes up in the next exam? Well, he'll keep studying hard. I guess that is a bad end. How about Barbara? She was the first we did, so I don't remember anything at all. We had one branch at the very beginning and one somewhere in the middle. Guess we'll do the one in the middle first and see if we remember what's going on. We don't want the cat's tail specialty, and we don't want the second child brew ingredient, I guess. Then again, it probably will give us green check marks anyways.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
be off.
Someone needs assistance.
Brewing children isn't good. Yes. But brewing child, on the other hand, would surely make for a good chapter of this game.
Sister Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. Thank you so much!
I hope you didn't wait long. When did you get back?
I just returned a short while ago. I can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me today, both here in the cathedral and back in Wolvendom.
Oh yeah, I'm slowly remembering what her story was.
You must be thirsty after so much work, no? How about I treat you to a drink? Oh, I've just remembered that the Cat's Tail is promoting a special drink recently.
No, not interested.
Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea. She also mentioned that it's her secret weapon to beating Angel's share in drink sales. Word is that the drink's pretty good, but there's always a line to get it. We'll probably have to wait if we want some. If you'd rather not stand in line, I could make you a glass of my very own chili brew.
Nope, no brewed children either.
Which would you like to drink?
Huh. But aren't both of those wrong? What? We had a disconnect? It didn't even show me. Huh. Child brew? It doesn't give me check marks either.
But I should warn you, the flavor is quite unique. I'm not sure how you'll handle it.
I should be fine, I think.
Alright, let me think. To make this drink, we'll need some fresh Julian chilies and sweet flowers. The key to a good batch of chili brew is not the quantity of ingredients, but the quality of ingredients. I know where to gather fresh Julian chilies, but sweet flowers might be a bit tricky. Though they're easy to find, high-quality sweet flowers are few and far between. Oh, why don't we split up to search for ingredients? Once we've found the ingredients we need, we can meet up just south of the Whispering Woods.
Ah, that might be the choice. But it didn't tell us which one's the correct one. Alright, let's split up. That seems more like what I wouldn't have done.
Alright. I'll head to the Whispering Woods to gather sweet flowers while you go search for Julian chilies around Stone Gate. Oh, and by the way, even though I've already requested a half-day's leave from Sister Victoria, she always insists that I still give her my itinerary for any trips I take. While I head over to the Whispering Woods, could you please check in with Sister Victoria and let her know where I will be?
Where are we on the map? Yeah, there was that one guy that lied about being hurt. Right, that was when we walked together. Correct. Are we on a new path? No, we have not chosen our path yet. That's worrying.
Yes, my child?
About Barbara's itinerary.
Oh,
Sister Barbara wishes to go to the Whispering Woods to pick herbs. I see. In fact, Sister Barbara just requested a half-day's leave to go meet a friend. Now she suddenly intends to go herb picking? I'm sure Sister Barbara has her reasons. Will you be accompanying her?
No.
I trust she will be in good hands then. Please take good care of Sister Barbara, Honorary Knight.
Why does Barbara always have to report her plans?
Well, as you may already know, Sister Barbara is quite popular in Mondstadt for several reasons. Although the citizens here may only be acting out of good intention, there are too many of them, and Sister Barbara can't handle it all. If they appear while she is working here at the church, we can come and intervene. But if she's approached by fans during her time off, then she can only fend for herself. And not to mention, she's too kind. She'll always try to fulfill the requests of the citizens of Mondstadt, even when it takes a heavy toll and leaves her more exhausted than actual working hours. So with that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be, just in case we need to come rescue her from the crowds. My hope is that Sister Barbara stops pushing herself so hard.
Are we on a different path now? Yes! Yes, good. Let's get to Stonegate. Oh, I'll have to deal with my favorite wind elevator again. As well as loading screens. I guess you weren't in leeway yet today.
Live!
Chili, right?
Over there! Durian chilies! Quick, let's go and pick some! These are fresh, all right. Paimon can feel the spiciness just by holding them. Let's go to the Whispering Woods and find Barbara.
Surely she's not in trouble. Because we left her alone.
This seems like the right place, but Barbara isn't here. Well, let's wait here a while. She'll probably be back soon. It's been ages. Where in Teyvat did she go?
Let's look for her.
She said she wanted to go to the Whispering Woods and pick sweet flowers. Let's head over there.
Yeah, she's probably dead. I think this is where we met that other guy in her other branch. Rod. Really? These are in Wolfendom? Where?
She's not here either. Where the heck is she already? Let's look further up ahead.
See her. Lizard.
Wait,
No.
that's Barbara. Why is she hiding? Let's see what's going on.
No lizard.
How did you two... Oh, quickly, this way. Try not to make a sound.
We thought something might have happened, so we came looking for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I ran into something unexpected. Oh, there's no heading back now. Long story short, I was picking sweet flowers and suddenly a group of treasure hoarders appeared. They'd seized a merchant of some kind and were pushing her around. It sounded like they were demanding money from her. I took cover right away, but I've been trailing them ever since. I guess they were too caught up with the merchant to notice me. I followed them this far, but it seemed like they knew somebody was following them, so I didn't go any further.
That was risky. What if you'd been discovered?
Don't worry about me. They're only treasure hoarders after all. Anyway, I've got a vision. It's enough to protect myself. As for the person they seized, they might be in danger. That's why I was secretly trailing them. I thought of getting the knights involved, but I was worried it would take too long. What if the treasure hoarders did something terrible while I was gone? I was trying to think of some way of rescuing the merchant when you showed up. So, Honorary Knight, maybe you could,
Say no more. I'm sure these treasure hoarders will respond well to a little direct intervention.
Yay! I'll leave it to you, Honorary Knight. I'll handle the aftercare.
Oh, treasure hoarders. No more treasure hoarding for you.
Our territory.
Release your hostage immediately!
So you want to play the hero? Porter, seize the girl. Let's see if this idiot with her dares make a move.
Oh no! They're going after Barbara! We've gotta...
Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
What are you scared of? She's just a girl, so what if she's got a vision? There are more of us. Quit stalling and get her!
First forward, moments of birth.
Why are there hilly gels?
Feel this ancient power.
Steady as stone. Allow me.
Treasure hilly shells. Yes.
Thank you. I can't express my gratitude. I'm a merchant from Liyue. I was on my way to Mondstadt. I had no idea there were treasure hoarders on the road. They seized me and brought me here. If it weren't for you, gods know what would have happened to me. Oh, please allow me to repay your kindness. The treasure hoarders already made off with most of my things, but let me see here. So there are still a few bottles of chili brew, a few sweet flowers, and here's some more.
No. We don't need a reward. Rescuing those in need is only natural. Besides, I'm the deaconess of the Church of Favonius, and this is the Knights of Favonius Honorary Knight. As a visitor from Liyue, we have a duty to guard your safety.
I won't hear of it. You rescued me. It's only right that your kindness is repaid. I'm afraid I have nothing of great value to offer, but please choose what you like.
Okay. I just don't know what to choose. Liyue chili brew might be delicious, but with those sweet flowers, I'd have enough ingredients to make my own. I know. You have way more adventuring experience than me. You'll be better at this. You choose. What do you think is the most fitting reward?
Yes, adventurers are savvy when it comes to rewards. What'll it be? Liyue's famous chili brew, sweet flowers, or Mora?
Obviously, Mora. No. Let's take the sweet flowers.
Really? Sweet flowers and a chili brew? I guess it's all chili brew at the end of the day, but the Mondstadt version sure sounds interesting. Sweet flowers it is. These are an excellent batch. Thanks again for your help. I better get moving.
These sweet flowers look fantastic. And now we finally got all the ingredients we need for the chili brew. Let's get back to Mondstadt. When we're inside the city, why don't you wait for me in the garden next to the Adventurers Guild? When the chili brew is ready, I'll bring it straight over.
Just checking if we didn't reconvene by that choice. Yeah, I had a feeling. Guess we'll have to do that fight again. Because this just leads to eating her chili brew again.
Who dares enter our territory?
Release your hostage immediately!
So you want to play the hero? Porter, seize the girl. Let's see if this idiot with her dares make a move.
Oh no! They're going after Barbara! We've gotta...
Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all.
I wonder if I should
handle these
pick
guys.
Mora, even though I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a bad end.
Boss, what should we do?
What are you scared of? She's just a girl, so what if she's got a vision? There are more of us. Quit stalling and get her!
Time to go!
Such a pain.
Okay, no hilly chills this time. Those just ran into the battle from somewhere nearby.
Moments of birth.
Come into being.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Probably from this camp here.
Thank you. I can't express my gratitude. I'm a merchant from Liyue. I was on my way to Mondstadt. I had no idea there were... If it weren't... Oh, so...
No. Besides, as a visitor...
I won't hear... I'm afraid I have nothing...
Liyue, I know. You choose.
Yes.
Let's go with Mora. I don't think it's the correct choice.
The sensible option. A seasoned adventurer, I see. Here you go. Thanks again for your help. I better get moving.
Mora? Oh, that is sensible. But I guess that's to be expected from a seasoned adventurer. It's getting late. And I doubt there's enough time to go looking for sweet flowers. Let's head back to Mondstadt. As for the chili brew, I'll have to make some for you next time.
Bang dong. It seems that Mora isn't the best choice. Dodom. How to instant kill me. How to make me fight these guys 3 times.
Release your hostage immediately.
So you want to play the hero? Orders! Seize the girl. Let's see if this idiot with her dares make a move.
Oh no! They're going after Barbara! We've gotta...
Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
What are you scared of? She's just a girl, so what if she's got a vision? There are more of us. Quit stalling and get her!
Great undertaking. Should replace my...
Thank you. I'm a merchant. I had no idea if it... Oh, so...
No. Besides, as a visitor...
I won't hear. I'm afraid I have nothing...
Leo, I know. You choose.
Yes!
I'd like to try that Leo chili brew.
This? I mean, sure. I don't know if you'll enjoy it. There are 2 of you, so you'll be needing a couple of bottles. Here you go. Pace yourselves. Thanks again for your help. I better get moving.
Leo chili brew. I've never tried it. I wonder what the flavor's like. Well, here goes nothing.
And not a bad end.
Ooh, spicy. Throat's on fire. This isn't like the chili brew I make at all. What do you think? I guess we don't have to finish them. It's getting late, and I doubt there's enough time to go looking for sweet flowers. When we get time, I'll make some for you. My version's a little easier on the tongue, less stimulating. Let's head back to Mondstadt. My break's nearly over. Thanks for your company today, Honorary Knight. Even though it was only half a day, I had a great time.
It was a very long half day. Probably almost took a year.
Next time, you can try my special chili brew.
A fiery flavor from Liyue. The taste of this chili brew is as unique as this particular journey. Half a day on Venus. Okay. Let's see how involved it is. We go a completely different path at the beginning. Will it somehow reconvene again? Let's not have any temporary relief, I guess.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay.
What happened to Barbara?
Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier, but I'm afraid that she has yet to return. Perhaps I should report the matter to the Knights of Favonius.
I'll go search for Barbara.
You? Well, I guess as the honorary knight, you may very well be a good fit for the task. Not to mention, it would save me the trouble of reporting the matter to the knights. All right, I'll leave it to you. Before Sister Barbara departed, she said that she was headed to Wolvendom to pick some herbs. You could start by looking for her there.
Right. This is where she is looking for the red wolf hook or something, right? I think that was the plot hook here. Pun intended.
How strange. I can't seem to find any.
I finally found you.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Is something the matter?
You've been gone for some time. We decided to come looking for you.
Oh, I see. No need to worry. There hasn't been any sign of danger. I'm just here to gather some red wolfhook berries, that's all. But the strange thing is, there should be lots of them here, and I can't seem to find any. Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't find any, I'll just...
Miss Barbara? Huh? She's not here either.
Huh? Oh, somebody seems to be coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry, but please just keep quiet, okay? Don't let them find us.
Why would you want to hide?
Because... well, just because.
Is that the choice? Let's go deeper into the forest and wait for them to leave.
All right then. Let's head this way.
Did we make a choice yet? Yes, we did, and that's the wrong one. Ah. Painful. Very painful.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
Live!
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay. Sister Barbara said that she... Perhaps I should report you? Oh, not to mention it... All right. You could start by...
Let's try this again. Oh hey, we're getting checkmarks now.
Oh, I see. But the strain...
Miss Barbara!
Guess it just didn't remember from a year ago.
She's not here either.
Oh, because...
Just wait here. We'll go send that person away.
Oh, all right. I'll just leave it to you then.
You don't sound happy about it.
Please just don't tell them that I'm here, all right?
The voice seemed to be coming from over there. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Albert? What is he doing here?
Barbara-sama, are you here?
What are you shouting about?
Who, me? Well, I'm looking for Barbara-sama. I was originally planning to give her some herbs at the cathedral, but Sister Victoria told me she had gone out to attend to some matters. When I sought Barbara-sama for healing recently, she mentioned to me that the church was running low on certain medicine ingredients. I seem to remember the ingredients she mentioned, some type of red wolfhook berry. I figured she was most likely somewhere out here picking wolfhooks, so I thought I'd come and lend her a hand. Besides, as leader of the Barbara fan club, how could I ever let Barbara-sama go wandering alone in such a dangerous place? So I decided to come to Wolvendom looking for Barbara-sama and picking red wolfhooks along the way.
So, have you got any? Oh, so you picked all the berries. Hold up, what's the Barbara fan club?
Oh, you can't be serious. It's only the biggest club for Barbara-sama fans in all Mondstadt. Even Huffman's a member now.
Even Huffman?
Of course. Barbara-sama has a lot of fans in Mondstadt that wish to support her, you know? Anyways, the Barbara fan club will have to wait for the moment. I'll fill you in on how great it is when I have time later. I must keep searching for Barbara-sama for now. I don't really even know if Barbara-sama's anywhere around here.
Barbara isn't here anymore. You'd better head back to the city.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you mean, anymore? Did you see her here earlier? So Barbara-sama is somewhere close by.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Since Barbara-sama came here to pick those red wolf hooks, we could just follow the trail of those specific berries to lead us right to her.
I think you've already searched most of the areas where red wolfhooks grow.
Maybe. But this is the only place they could be. She wouldn't go anywhere else if those were what she was looking for. Could she really have returned to Mondstadt? By the way, you didn't happen to see any sign of Barbara-sama when you arrived, did you? Perhaps I was hearing things.
There are all sorts of monsters in Wolvendom, and not to mention wolves. That must be what you've heard.
No way! How could I ever mistake the sound of some monsters for Barbara-sama's sweet voice?
They are very similar.
Well, whatever. I don't have time to keep talking like this. I should keep searching for Barbara-sama, and you should go back to whatever it is you were doing.
Killing you.
Barbara-sama! Where are you?
He's bound to find Barbara here sooner or later if this keeps up. Unless we could start yelling too. That way, Barbara will hear us coming and we'll still have a chance to escape. Hey, what are you so embarrassed about? Just follow Paimon's lead. Barbara! Oh, Barbara!
yelling even louder than me.
That's just because we like Barbara too, right?
Oh, I see. In that case, let's do our best together.
Barbara! It's us! Are you there?
Barbara-sama, where are you?
Oh, it seems Barbara's already left. Oh, good.
My throat is getting... Oh, I guess Barbara-sama isn't here after all.
Surely you're not going to give up so easily.
No, it's not that. I just...
I'll help you keep calling for her.
Oh... all right. My throat won't hold up much longer.
Barbara, are you there?
It's no wonder you've become the honorary knight. You certainly give it your all.
See, Barbara's nowhere to be found here. Let's head back.
Oh, all right. It seems Barbara-sama isn't anywhere around here. Let's return to the city. Once Barbara-sama returns to Mondstadt, though, I'll have to ask her to heal my throat.
Timely enthusiasm. I guess Barbara-sama isn't here after all. That went fast. But I guess she'll find her way back herself. And that finally ends Barbara's hangout. That leaves us with Goro, Sayu, and Toma. For whenever we need some hangouts again to fill time. Yeah, this was an anti-date. There was no dating here.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Nice painting, Albedo. Thank you for watching today's stream. Maybe return to Genshin Impact, probably relatively soon. Until then, goodbye and good night.